aspiring Member of Parliament for odododiodo constituency, Honorable Alfred Kotey Ashie, has instituted a scholarship scheme for the brilliant Bece candidates in his constituency. The parliamentary candidate made this announcement during his visit to all the facilities across the odododiodo constituency, where all Bece candidates have been taken through free extra class scheme, which was instituted by the MP to help prepare Bece candidates ahead of their examination. The centers were open across the constituency to ensure all Bece candidates benefit from the free tuition.
They ought to be motivated enough to be in good spirit, good mindset to go for the exam starting Monday. They need not be worried about these things, because the lack of it can alone intimidate someone enough to want to go and write, to make them lose confidence. And I don't want to see any of my BEC students going to write examinations and will go there with the intention of going there to borrow anybody's, mathematical set or ruler or what have you. I believe they ought to be prepared, as we have prepared them psychologically and we have prepared them educationally. We also ought to prepare them materially, so when they get there, they will not fall short of anything. So they will have enough confidence and the ability to write the exams and pass well for us. I believe that education is the foundation of every nation's development. And so education is one of the key pillars of my policies that I will want to implement when, God willing, I become the Member of Parliament for this constituency. And I believe at the foundation level of the students, if we're able to prepare them well enough and they do good at this stage, it will encourage them to go higher and higher. And I want to see all of them attain higher education, go through universities, and then after decide what they want to do. So it is one of the ways that I want to support education. Several other ways too that I would want to support education in terms of scholarships and what have you. You notice I told them at the best 20 students are going to be given we are going to be given trunks and chalk boxes, so they'll be able to go to school without worrying over some of those things. So I also intend to give scholarships to those who, my Kotey Foundation, intend to give scholarships to those brilliant but needy students. There are several other ways I want to support education, but for now, this is where we are. They are going to write examination, and so I'm supporting them to go through it successfully. When they are done, we will take it up from there and push them higher. My outgoing Member of Parliament, I've always done this every year. It is a routine, or for want of a better word, a ritual for us as the NDC, that every year, when our children are going to write BECE, we make them go through extra classes, after which we give them mathematical sets. This time I've added exercise books. The next time is going to be something more. So gradually, I'm picking it up from where my outgoing MP, left it, and I'm adding on to improve upon it and make it better. Oh, I think that this time around, the students trooped in, in higher numbers. And so initially they were choked in their classrooms. But in the end, we were able to speak to the school authorities and then the church authorities. And they gave us extra classrooms where we were able to decentralize them enough so then their numbers were reduced so they can focus and learn. So yes, the overcrowding was one challenge. Aside that, I think everything went smoothly. We had children who had, special difficulties. And I made sure the teachers identified those and, gave them special attention. Yes, so they can, pick up better and then, be able to write their exams and succeed.
Please, what message do you hope to convey to the students, the parents, and then the community, or the odododiodo constituency at large with this initiative?
Thank you. I want to tell my people that we should not look down on education, because it is the key to everyone's development, key to everyone's success, key to opening doors for everyone. Even if you believe you don't want to end up, in academia, at least attain a certain level of education. Go to university, then you can divert to do anything you want to do. I know more often than not, parents would want to buy intuma for a year and all of that, buy mama nak, buy yala and all of that. But we don't invest much in our kids' education. Makpa will follow ya fight. Yabanya fe no fe no nye mama Joe, yala Joe, no ni Joe, nye hegbe. But in all of that, nya wa fi ashwaka will be I'm a school, yeah, it's primary. What con waka what the yemoto what can clean no work washing one hand. Get obile a school bojuba no much so de pa hale. Aka ni a year 8 ko kasha ko ni sandation war. Kokwe na here no feno no bashi. Iba fi basa. Shikaji o educate le ojoba ne ye dumo na no. Trust me. If no kele bashi e denche e ba ni echa no. No work school ya aka hwe. Me enke I'm here to help all of them to succeed in school. She follow him come here with me. Kegbe can be a bashia na me ba kase ni amengma megbe aka chu ame so ahun ka shi be ni je na me yawo na me te school je chele me shi mo angma megbe ke every home you follow him maybe 1 hour po na me ke kase ni yeshia. I believe I can share to add on to noni kase school le e ba improve upon it no ka wo hiwale awo school ya mi wo pia wo bi ye ko na me ya school na me nya me ke share ko papa e ha wo fe.
Well, I think we are well prepared, and with the classes our Honorable has provided for us, we are improving in our education, and thanks to him, we had a test this weekend. I think we've improved in our education. It plays a very essential role in our community because not all parents have the opportunity to provide for their children, like the classes going on. Some are not free, but this one is free, and most students are able to come, and I think it's better. Well, on behalf of the students and all the people here, we say thank you, and I'm 100% sure he will always be there for us when there needs.
She wonder Honorable Ashie Kotey Shiwa Jake Wawoke Nibi Nene Fini Timonone organizing other students they can be amongst us parents amenada kind of wealth to support their children. So I think it's a good initiative by him. He has done well for the constituency youth, and we say thank you again.
You personally, how prepared are you, and how are you going to handle fear and panic on that day?
We can overcome any phobia or fear that comes if we have the courage that we are going to do well. And I'm 100% prepared because our teachers have gone through almost all, I can say almost all the past questions that will help us to overcome this.
Thank you for watching Nation One TV. Kindly subscribe for more news updates.